I request our Honorable Principal Sir B. Narendra Babu Garu to give a few words on this special day, sir. So amidst and amongst the students' curiosity towards, our students' excitement towards the science, and teachers' contribution towards this National Science Day in guiding the students, we are celebrating a hearty welcome all the students and teachers of Ratnam School Kovur branch for this National Science Day celebrations. So what my observation, science is nothing but everybody will say observation, observation. 100% we have to agree that science is nothing but any scientist or any science. So most of the scientists, they will observe the things and they will frame the laws or principles, whatever it may be. Listen everybody. Please pay attention. It will be useful for you. Definitely everybody has to listen. So here, most of you are unable to say why this. Generally, students will get connected if any national leader's birthday. Most of the times we will be celebrating national leaders or somebody's birthday as any celebrations or national event or religious event, whatever it may be. So I want to convey that National Science Day, it is not the birth of or birth anniversary of C.V. Raman. Don't think that C.V. Raman birthday we are celebrating as National Science Day, that too February 28th. It is not the birthday of or birth anniversary of C.V. Raman, Sir C.V. Raman. You have to listen here. Because why we are celebrating February 28th as a particularly National Science Day, you have to listen. There is one history. History says that Sir C.V. Raman, actually the most inspiring personalities, all the scientists, if you read about their biographies, they are all, their biographies means almost all, everybody struggled their lives. They may came from a poor background or whatever it may be. You believe it or not, C.V. Raman completed matriculation 11th, at the 11th age. And he completed graduation or degree at the 16th age. Generally, now we used to complete by the age of 23 or 24 or 21. So he is that much genius. And government of Calcutta, they offered him to work as a finance minister at that time. I am talking about 1920s, something like that. So how? My dear students, listen. This history is very, very important for you. I feel it is a great pleasure for you to listen this. Because most of you think that February 28th is the birthday of C.V. Raman or sometime. You have to listen, then you will know what is the importance of this today. Thank you. Night. So you may get doubt how the finance minister is connected to this science day. So when he was working as a finance minister, he has the interest towards the science. And his teacher also, his father is also a teacher who is working in the university, a president of Madras. At that time, there is no cooperation by all the students, who are residing there. Then, already C.V. Raman has very curious intensity towards this physics. His background is physics. And you already know, in physics there are so many branches. Just you think that physics, may I know what are the branches? Because I as a physics teacher, I have covered different types, I have discussed different types of branches in your classrooms, especially 8th, 9th, 10th. May I know what are the branches of physics? Compulsory you have to know. When you go for intermediate, this is very, very useful. Everybody will ask about physics terminology branches only. May I know what are the branches? You know, 9th, 10th, you can able to say, even 8th IIT also they can say. 6th IIT, 7th IIT also. What are the topics coming in your physics? Those will become the branches. Tell me. Yeah, 100%. Who said? 9th IIT. 2 days back I told, that's why you are saying. In your class. Right. Optics, still another. Sound, light. Like this, different branches of physics are there. Astronomy, sound, light, heat. Among them, one of the branches is optics. Optics means, so whatever we are seeing, because light enables us to see the world. Light enables us to see the world. So the whatever we are going to study about the properties of light. So whatever we are going to study, light, I think almost all your physics teachers or science teachers, they might have told about light. But when you go for intermediate, you won't listen the word light. There you are going to listen about the term called optics. Generally, you might have learned this optics, optical shops like that, related to light only. And strictly, when you come to 10th class, you will know the importance of this great C.V. Raman. There, in the name of the chapter, Human Eye and Colorful World. Human Eye and Colorful World. That means, while explaining the structure of our eye and its anatomy, and whoever written the textbook, beautifully he quoted that nature is an example for colorful world. Colorful world means daily, from morning to evening, we may see different colors. Understand? Different colors. Now, why I am giving this introduction means we have to know this. The man is related to physics and he has done research in optics. Optics means, first, what made him to think to only in optics? So there is a story here. Not story, exactly happened. When he has done so many researchers in the field of light, what we are saying about. So he got opportunity to attend the meeting there at Sweden. So generally at that time, scientists used to go to other countries. They used to go their lectures or demonstrations. So at that time, all the, Sweden scientists, like so many great scientists, senior scientists, they have listened his demonstrations. And at last they accepted his discoveries. Related to light only I am talking, related to optics only. Then, after attending the Sweden seminars, the C.V. Raman started his journey to India. At that time, there are no flights, there are no aeroplanes, there are no trains. Only people used to go on voyages, sea journeys. People used to travel. Where the travel means only we have sea journeys, voyages. So he started his journey from Sweden to India. So during his journey, he was happened to see the water, color of the water. Color of the water, just now our Daniel sir said. So what color we will see generally? Blue. So why the sky, ocean water appears blue? Because of the sunlight. The light coming from the sun, generally when the sky is blue, that light which is coming from the blue light coming from the sun, is reflected by the water. Then he started thinking that why water only blue in color? Why the sky is blue in color? Why we are able to see water as blue only? There are so many. White light consists of, white light consists of how many colors? White light is the combination of 7 colors. That means if you mix 7 colors like, what are they? Violet, VIBGR, Short form WIPGR. Why? V stands for? All let us stretch. I. B. G. Y. O. R. So, what? This white light, when these 7 lights, when we mix all the colors, we are going to get white light. Okay. Generally, you may, now I will give you a real example. So whenever the sun is shining and when it is raining, both simultaneously, what you are going to see on the sky? Rainbow, no? So why rainbow is formed? Why rainbow is formed? So for the condition, one condition, why the rainbow is formed means, so sun is shining at one time and oppositely rain also coming. Rain means their drops are spherical, no? The raindrops which are coming from to the earth, they are spherical, no? Spherical means round in shape. So many raindrops will be there. Okay. So the light which is coming from the sun one side and when it is raining other side, what happens? The sunlight will go through the, what will? It will go through the prisms. Prisms means that is raindrops. Understood what I am saying? So when it undergoes, when white light is undergoing, when the white light is entering that raindrops, opposite side, all this, white light is dispersed. Dispersed means splitted. White light which is going through the bubble, spherical, raindrops. All raindrops, there are infinity number of raindrops. They are all going through the light going through the raindrops and they spread as 7 colors. That's what you are seeing as rainbow. So rainbow, you can able to see different colors like 7 colors, what we have discussed. Why I am saying means, Raman also, C.V. Raman has conducted experiment like this. And he found that in optics also, another, just like we know how we have studied reflection, refraction, dispersion. Dispersion means, just now I said, when white light passes, generally, when you go for intermediate, there is one branch of optics called spectroscopy. Spectroscopy means spectrum. Have you listened to this word spectrum? Spectrum means group of colors. WIPGR, group of colors. I can call it as a spectrum. Rainbow. Rainbow is also a group of colors. I can call it as a spectrum. So, C.V. Raman started his initial investigations on different colors. Then he found that different color will have one size. Have you understood? Different colors will have different size. Like this, wavelengths. Wavelengths, when light is expressed in the form of waves, each color will have different measurements. Violet color will have one measurement. Like this. Each colors will have same size. That you have to remember. Generally, which we are using torchlight or laser light, we are using only limited. But different colors in optics will have different wavelengths, different sizes. They have different characteristics. So, and he has taken one white light in the, experiment, in the practical lab. Lab means we cannot experience the light in the open area. Light experiments should be done in dark room. When you go for intermediate, you are going to do experiments in dark room. So there is one instrument device, spectrometer. Spectrometer means what? Means they will keep one glass type substance on one wheel. And what they will do, glass means just like even your watch, like this also. And they will pass the light on that. They will allow the light to pass through the prism. So light is passed here, in between prism is there, glass prism. What will happen? White light, when it is falling on this prism, what it will happen? Just like white light coming from raindrops, what it is happening? So here it is splitting. So the white light is split into 7 colors and we can able to see in the screen 7 colors there. So under screen, when if you look under microscope, you can able to see 7 colors there. Each color will have one wavelength. He observed that whatever the incident light frequency, when the light is splitted into different frequencies. So this is called Raman effect. This is called Raman effect. When the one light is allowed to enter through the prism, then it is splitting into 7 colors. And 7 colors will have different wavelengths. This change in wavelength is nothing but Raman effect. Have you got clarity now?
Yes, sir.
Have you got clarity now?
Yes, sir.
This Raman effect was accepted by the government of India on February 28th. February 28th, 1928. 1928. From that day onwards, every February 28th, we are going to celebrate National Science Day to commemorate the discovery of Raman effect. And 1928 is also considered as National Science Year. You have to remember that also. From that day onwards, that year onwards, every year, 1928 is considered as National Science Year. February 28th is considered as National Science Day. So, for this effort, already we have discussed, he got Nobel Prize in 1930. So with this, I think whether this information is useful for you. Is it useful or not?
Yes, sir.
How many of you understood? Please. Because I will be happy if you understood. Whatever knowledge I have, if you understood really, I feel happy. Because every time, whenever a science day comes, you have to say that it symbolizes the discovery of or inventions of C.V. Raman towards the optics, one of the fields in physics. Everybody has to get that into mind. It is not birth anniversary or something like that. It is the day on February 28th where it was accepted by all the group of scientists and where C.V. Raman raised with his name that he discovered Raman effect. Clear, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Right. So, now, my intention is, we are living, because of science, we are living comfortably.
Yes.
And physically, we are living. But still, we are not mentally living in science. Mentally living in science means what? Because science means what? We have to believe everything practically. Still, so many persons, they are believing superstitions. What are the superstitions? What do you call in, old beliefs. Even, for example, if a white black cat comes, we should not go outside. This type of. If anybody sneezes behind our front, we should not go there. Still we are living. That's why we are mentally weak with respect to science. Because we are believing in superstitions. We should not believe. Okay? Let us live in science. I hope you have enjoyed this day with your experiments and with your explanation, with the support of your teachers. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity. Thank you.